Must have done a nice job on your ankle there in the second quarter.
Yeah, they left it up to me. Something felt a little goofy. I don't know exactly what it was, but just let time heal it real quick and see how I felt. And yeah, Rob's the man. Take me up, and I'm good to go.
Is that record something that you've been monitoring at all, or is it just sort of something that when you came in today and they told you you tied it and broke it, and something you were just informed of?
No, I was aware of it, but every time I go down to play football, I let it come. You think too much about it, then you can't focus on things that really matter. So I was definitely aware of it. So.
Were you kind of concerned about the severity of the injury at first? I mean, 'cause it looked like you were going to go back out there, but kind of didn't feel right. You went back to the sideline.
Yeah, I know it wasn't too serious, but just got to be smart with it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt good. I went back out.
Does it feel good to have a win? I mean, all the close games you guys have played this year, to have a win where you're like going to blow an opponent now?
Yeah, for sure. Because coming off of a huge game last week, we couldn't let that get in the way of this one. We had a great Duke team coming in, and we got the job done. It was a good, comfortable win. So got to finish the season out strong.
I know you said you sort of focus on the game to game, but is it big you scored more touchdowns than anyone in the history of the ACC?
Yeah, of course. Like I always say, I'll be forever grateful to the University of Pittsburgh for giving me a scholarship, believing in me, giving me opportunity, and so for me to be able to do that, I really just owe it all to the university.
What to say about the team today, that they were able to set aside that Clemson victory and really focus on this game today?
Just that we want to use that momentum and really just turn things around. We want to win the season out, win a bowl game, and start fresh. So show that we can compete with everybody and really put Pitt back on top where it belongs.
Looked like your line really cleared the way today and gave you some holes to work.
Yeah, I got some hogs up front, and they did a good job, moving people. So it was an easy day for me, thanks to them.
What's it like being on the sideline, watching Quadri score? I mean, you were on the sideline when he had his jet sweep and his punt return.
Quadri Henderson?
Yeah, Henderson.
Yeah, he sounds special. Really, every time he touches the ball, he's liable to go the distance, and so nice to have him have a huge day. Special teams and offense. So he's a beast.
James, Andrew has a question for you.
What's up, buddy? I think so. I got a couple Pitt records, and for me, just the whole conference. So I think that's the best one. Good question.
Can you remember all of your touchdowns, or do they run together? Like if I asked you about a random one 2-3 years ago, do you need to remember it, or do they sort of run together?
Yeah, I can't remember. The majority of them, I think so. Yeah. Try it. Ask me a question.
Well, okay, I looked it up. What was your first one?
New Mexico. Yeah, my freshman year, like a 5-yard run or something.
1 yard.
What was your best? What was your best one? The one you remember the most?
Everything I've been through, and working on getting the rhythm and my endurance. Playing 60 minutes of football. The one versus Clemson, because it just showed that I can come back and play 60 minutes of football at that high level. Late in the game, it was a big run. So I mean, they're all worth 6 points, but I feel like that was one of my better runs.
James, do you feel, pretty fresh now? The way you played the last few weeks, I know we've asked you a lot this year about how you feel, but does it feel, I don't say do you feel like a normal football player now, but do you sort of feel like a normal football player?
Yeah, I feel good. Like I said, every week I'm just trying to chip at it and try to be the best running back I can be. But when I take the field, I put the cancer everything behind me and just play. But I'm getting better every week.
Is this team, particularly the offense, do you feel like you guys have or play with a bit of an attitude?
Every time we take the field, we got a chip on our shoulder. We just preach to be the most physical team on the field, and that's what we do every game.
James, you've had some of the best games of your career against Duke, some of the best stiff arms of your career against Duke. Is there something about playing those guys that brings some extra out of you?
Nah, I try to bring the same intensity to every game, but it just so happens that I have the game versus Duke, so I don't know.
Talk about Darren Hall coming in relief for you. How you think he did today?
I like Darren. Darren's a special guy, great person, aside from football player, and he's always asking me for advice, and I do everything I can to help him. And he runs hard, and he's doing the little things, and he's gonna be a great back.
Did you ever think this record for touchdown could be obtainable? And when, if you did think about it, when did you realize it was something in your grasp?
I'm not really sure, but this year I realized it was attainable coming into this season. So, but like I said, you can't think about it too much.
Anything final for James?